Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Death of Art. We're at some random gallery in early September in New York City. We've spent the last year or two working outside the gallery system, finding art everywhere except inside galleries. The gallery system is a self-perpetuating system. Like government or the dollar, if you live a few months or years without it, you realize you probably don't need it. So let's see if the gallery system is redundant or whether it still has something to offer. We're gonna find this out and let's have fun. This is Sarah Slappey Self Care. Having not actually walked around yet, I have to say I'm a little surprised. We really thought we'd come in here and be digging at the bottom of the barrel, but this has something. It's really rather decorative and less of a statement, but there's something kind of here. We're here with international rock star Zhuldyz. What do you think of this foot and hand montage? It looks like an illustration in some kind of like health food magazine. What does it say to you?
Well, this and that one together, they reminded me two things. It's some elements of Krishnaism because of the color tones, and plus also another thing that came into my mind is Avatar.
You're right about the Krishna tones. The old-fashioned phone cord wrapped up, almost in a bondage type way. And all of these, these are the kinds of pills that don't make you well. There is a pill, I thought it said God, but it says goo. I mean, look, if an artist has a sense of humor, they can't be all bad, so.
Looking at this is like a lot of torturing is going on.
The subject is great, but this background is essentially one of those old-fashioned tablecloths you see on kitchen tables in every farmhouse in America. There's a really well thought out decorative element to this. And again, there's an underlying sense of humor. All of these pins and blood and gore, it's actually comedic, and I dig that.
These pictures are scary.
These are actually rather decorative. They're not as effective as the big ones, and I'm dying to know where this artist is going with this. What do you think?
At first I was thinking like, is this like female like empowerment? And then I was thinking more like, maybe it's the silence of female voices almost, and this is some envisionment to kind of show the different ways that can happen through artwork.
You said it's great, but I don't think that I would have it in my hall. Who would have this kind of paintings in the building or in surroundings?
I can answer that. More or less 50% of the politicians in the United States of America would put this in their like summer home. They'll bring their girlfriend and they'll think this is perfectly normal. Oh, I should include industrialists, executives in entertainment, the pharmaceutical industry, and just take a long walk through corporate America. They would love this shit. This is actually prickling the psychology of every pervert in America, and I'm not actually putting down the art by saying this. It actually has a very direct stream into a certain part of human consciousness. Maybe not the best kind, but it's well executed.
Disclaimer, it's Stefan's personal opinion, not the Death of Art projects.
Now we have actually reached the most important part of any gallery opening. There is the bar. What we found here was that the gallery system, while it might smell funny, it is not entirely dead yet. We saw a show with a lot of humor and an underlying sort of theme, which was actually kind of attractive. It was technically very deft, and I look forward to seeing more of the artist's work. Mission accomplished, we got a drink. Please like, please subscribe, and please ring the bell.